I'm Loren Cunningham Hammond, and welcome to Motivation Monday. Oh my goodness, can you believe already it is November 15th, 2021? Where has the year gone? So my quote for the day is a fanatic who can't change his mind and won't change his mind, and that is by Sir Winston Churchill. So basically, if you are passionate about something, you're not going to change your mind, and it doesn't matter what other people say, you're going to stick to it. So guys, let's get started. Welcome again to Motivation Monday. Today, we're going to be going over the tip of the week, as well as the sales shout out. Now, this is my favorite part of this presentation. There are a couple of new names there too. And then as well as why after sales service? So why follow up? Why continue to work with your client, touch base with your client? So our tip of the week, guys, remember OEP 2022, important dates to remember. So for 2022, the Affordable Care Act open enrollment period runs from November 1st, 2021 to January the 15th, 2022. The extension of the OEP to January 15th has been made a permanent by CMS, so the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid. So please note of the following effective dates. For any policy that you want to have for January 1 effective dates, enrollments must be submitted on or by December 15th. Again, for any policy that you want to go into effect for January 1, you must submit that application for no later than the 15th of December. Now, for policies that you want effective February 1st, again, remember, this is OEP. This is extended, but if you want a policy effective February 1st, enrollments must be submitted between December 16th and January 15th. So guys, this is very important. Please don't miss out on this information. If you need, please take a print screen of this information. Now, my favorite part of this presentation is the leaders and the kudos, the shout outs. So for the week of November 8th, so last week, short-term medical, the #1 policies written were for Golden Rule, and we're giving Pivot a great shout out. They're coming in strong, guys, but they're not quite over that hump yet. For the limited med, the #1 product that was sold was Nat Gen. For the accident policies, again, it was Golden Rule. Critical illness, we had Nat Gen. Now, Medicare Advantage, it is that time of year, guys. The #1 company written was Aetna. These are some really great numbers that I've seen, and I can tell you there's some other companies and some other carriers that are coming up to the top. So keep pushing, guys. Great work. So again, these are the sales leaders in no particular order for the week of November 8th. For the short-term medical, we have Dawn. Great job, Dawn. And if I'm going to slaughter this name, so please forgive me. Grammy, again, great job. And then we have Katia. Again, guys, these are in no particular order for the short-term medical. Limited med, we have William and Stephen. Again, great job, guys. Keep pushing. OEP has just started, so get it going, guys. And then, of course, accident policies. We have Brandon and Brian. Great job. Some of these names are new to me, so again, if I have pronounced them wrong, please forgive me in advance, or I should say afterwards. I apologize. So guys, why after sales service? So in my opinion, this is most important. You can get on the phone with someone and sell them, but if you're not taking care of them afterwards, they'll just go somewhere else. So after the sale, service is important to customer satisfaction and customer retention. This has been proven. If you back off, business will go down. This has been, again, proven. I always used to take the time to send out a little thank you card. Yep, I used to go to the dollar store, a cheaper store where you could buy a large quantity of small cards. And I had one of my staff members just write out a little card thanking for the short-term medical or the accident policy or the dental policy that they had. Of course, if they had questions, they could call at any time. Again, get creative, broaden your horizons, not narrow your views. Again, you can do that. That card, people love handwritten cards. You can also do an email, or you can call and follow up with them 10 to 15 days after, make sure that they have their medical card. And then that way, if they were still on the fence about buying that additional supplemental plan, again, it's a great time. People don't want to feel like a number. They want to feel like they matter. Guys, always keep your promises. Follow up with your customer again after that sale. I always had it set up 15 days after, 10 to 15 days, depending on the client, to make sure that they understood their policy. Where did they go to change their PCP, or if they needed that medical card. During the sales process, it can be enticing to offer some sweet perks to get that close. I always sent out with the card, I always sent out my business pen. You can buy them relatively cheap in bulk. I always, again, with that thank you card, it was always something that I did because I'm building that relationship. Thank your customers again for that business. And then again, always add that personal touch. In my opinion, by writing out that card, it is a personalized touch. There are so many different ways, but again, I always put the pen as well as a little note or the card saying thank you for their business, and always make it personalized to them. So if you know that they have a child that was going to be in a soccer tournament, make note of that, and then also write it in that card. I hope little Johnny did well in his soccer tournament. Talk less, but listen more. Guys, this is important. Open-ended questions. It's essential for you to allow your customer to lead the discussion. People don't want to hear about you, well, unless they ask you. But in a sales environment, it is more important, in my opinion, to have the discussion about the individual. As they're telling you about themselves, about their families, take those mental notes. Again, questions about the family is super important, their lifestyle, their goals. If you have someone that's into hiking and fishing, touch base on it. Take time to understand their needs and concerns. No two people on this planet are the same, and no two people have the same exact needs. So we're not cookie cutter. So please make sure that you pay attention to their particular needs and what they need. Because remember, what you sold your client yesterday might be different for your client today. Build clients' relationships built on trust. Well, trust is everything. Trust is key, especially for that long-term success with your client. Now is the time to focus on strengthening that relationship. I know we're all super busy with OEP and AEP, but take the time more towards the end of the day. I would follow up with, again, people that I had talked to a couple weeks before, even if I didn't make that sale, just to find out if they had questions or concerns. Building trust means putting your client first. Remember, we're putting what they need in front of what we want. We want the commission. Just because you don't make the sale today doesn't mean you won't make it tomorrow. And potentially with you following up with them and building that trust, you're going to get that. Stay focused. Follow up. Again, persistence wins the new business. You should go to another prospect and try to close another sale. Please do not spend all of your day, all of your focus on that one client, because again, with you following up with them, trying to see if there was anything else that they needed, or maybe they needed an explanation a different way. but you don't want to take away from developing new friends as well, new clients. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold, my nanny used to say. So don't let the new people out shine the older clientele. Salespeople get into a sales zone. So before I would meet with people one-on-one, I always used to play like really cheerful, happy music. So I got into that happy, cheery mood because, you know, you need to remain positive. I don't want to buy someone that clearly doesn't care about me or my family. So again, that attitude, I used to, again, play the cheery, bubbly music. So then my attitude was right. My attitude is and will always be an important part of your sales tool in your sales arsenal. Nobody wants to deal with a negative Nelly or negative Nancy. So remember, keep it positive. Be a positive influence, even if your client didn't buy today, but because you are being positive about it. Hey, you know what, Tom, I understand. Let me get back to you in a couple of days and think of any more questions. Surround yourself with positive people. Unfortunately, when you are around negative people, eventually it does rub off. So again, keep yourself surrounded with positive people. Guys, ask for referrals. 84% of buyers kick off their buying process with referrals. 92% of buyers trust referrals from people they know. I'm sure all of us can relate to, oh, well, I have a friend that I got your name and number from. They were happy with your service. I want to see what you can do for me. Remember, after a positive experience, 83% of customers would be happy to provide a referral. Only 29% of customers actually end up giving those referrals. So remember, ask, ask, ask. 47% of top performers ask for their referrals consistently versus 26% of non-top performers. Guys, put it in your email signature, you know, I like referrals. And then again, while you're meeting with your client, make sure that you ask for that referral. What's the worst they're going to tell you? No. Remember, lack of customer reviews. How many of you have gone on to Yelp or Google to check out reviews on a product, on a business? Remember, customers nowadays are more savvy. 9 out of 10 customers do read reviews. For me personally, positive reviews, negative review ratio actually does, it helps me to decide if I'm going to work with or buy from that particular business. So it is influential. Customer reviews are one of the most trusted forms of advertising. Yes, guys, ask for that. Go on and if you have a Facebook page, you know, ask your customers if they would put a review. I know it seems like you're asking them for a lot, but as you're building that relationship, and you can always let it be known, hey, Tom, if you're happy with my services, I would greatly appreciate you putting a review for me. 70% of customers will leave you that review if you ask. Now, guys, as always, if you have problems, questions, you can email training@ahcpsales.com. Myself and the other trainers do cover that email box. So if you have problems, questions, you need to verify some information, we're here for you. Or you can always call Agent Services at 877-228-8773. Guys, as always, be safe. Thank you for spending part of your wonderful day with me. I appreciate you greatly. And good luck with AEP and OEP. And we'll catch you on the next time. Bye.